What's up, Aquarius, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tawny Astrology, and we are not all love light, twin flames, and unicorns over here, so please keep that in mind. And let's get into February, and happy birthday, by the way, to all of my Aquarians, even if you're born in the end of January. But this month is not like any birthday month that you've likely ever seen in your life. This month is such a big month for everybody, but it's because of the crazy ass stellium that we have happening in your sign, Aquarius. So we are literally going to have Venus, Mercury, the Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, and eventually the Moon all in your sign this month. So, and Mercury is going to be retrograde. So this is going to be a month, Aquarius, that is literally like unfolding a whole new you. Okay, this is like a purge of your life, a purge of who you are, a purge of what you need to let go of. But I'm also intuitively getting that you may be working very hard on something this month, putting a lot of your effort or energy into something, and you could already be feeling this energy because the Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn are already here. On February 1st, Venus is going to move in. So there is going to be like an energy here for you guys, Aquarius, where there is like an effort, like possibly even a motivation or possibly even an inspiration to do something that makes you feel good. Basically, that makes you feel good. This is really kind of like, here's how I kind of think about this. Like, yeah, some of you could be feeling really shitty this month because of there being so many freaking planets in your sign, but you know, and there could be a level of exhaustion with that Mercury retrograde in your sign, feeling delayed, held back, slowed down. But this can also really be for you, Aquarius, some type of like take over the world type of energy here. And I think that when you start looking at it that way, instead of, oh my God, this is really heavy, this is a lot, there's a lot going on in my sign, what am I going to do, kind of energy, you give it power over you instead of working with it. And if you wanted to work with this energy, you could. I mean, Aquarians could literally be taking shit over right now if you wanted to. It just really goes into how you're perceiving it. You know, the sun being in your sign. How are you perceiving it? How are you looking at it? Which perspective or view can you use to look at it? And, you know, with the sun crossing Jupiter happening right now, it's about seeing a higher view, a higher perspective on who you are yourself, what you want out of life, what you can accomplish, what your goals are, what your achievements are. You know, how are you holding yourself back, Aquarius? Because this month is a month that really shows you that you're actually the one in charge here, you know, but you may have been giving your power away to others or other external situations that you have no control over. But if you were to just like actually change the way that you're viewing the situation, to take a step back and to observe, which you're normally very good at, then you could be able to see that maybe it's you that's giving your power away to other people to have the power over you, or to other things to have the power over you. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys, because that's probably the biggest message that I'm giving, or that I'm getting for you guys this month. Now, there will be tension building, Aquarius, between you and a family member, or you and an issue going on with home, or, you know, something in your personal life, home, family, the past, your roots, where you feel safe and comfortable. As I'm saying that, the fountain and the birds are falling out here, so there could be some back and forth. There could be some back and forth when it comes to a certain situation in your life. Where are you feeling comfortable? Where are you feeling drawn to go? Where do you feel like somebody else has power over you, or somebody has been taking control over you, taking charge over you? Now, a few other things that we have going on is just in that first week of February, the sun is going to start squaring Mars. Okay, so The month's going to start off with a bit of intensity. It's going to feel busy. It's going to feel like there's a lot going on and that maybe you can't keep up. But here's the thing, and you may be getting some backlash or something from, you know, your family, your home life, your past. You may feel like, there's something going on behind the scenes in your personal life that is affecting you, or affecting your outlook or something like that. There's a situation in which you feel out of control, or that is really forcing you to look at things from a higher perspective, right? With the owls here, to look at things closely. And that's another thing with Mercury retrograding in your sign this month, Aquarius. This is a month of looking at things closely. Be careful what you're saying. Be careful what you're speaking to other people. Be careful of how you're being perceived. Be careful of what decisions you make. Be careful of what you do basically this month. This is a month to really reflect on what you're doing, how you're looking at things, your perception on things, what you're saying about things, your decisions, your outlook, your views on things. This is a really great month to do that, to really reflect on yourself. But this is not a great month to just say anything or do anything like you would normally do, because there could be some backlash or consequences to that. So make sure that you keep that in mind. Now, on February 4th, we have a major intense day coming where the moon is going to be in Scorpio, opposite Uranus and Mars in Taurus, and all of them are squaring everything in your sign. So this may be an intense day where what you want for the future is different than what you currently have, or what you want to do with your career, or something regarding your future, your career, your external image, your reputation, authority figures, things like that, or even something to do with finances. This could be an intense day where there's some fear there. Okay, there's some fear, and you could feel like you're in the middle of something. So watch out for that day. Let me know how that day goes, because I've had my eye on it, and I think that it could definitely bring up some intensity that day. There's definitely some fear about the future that day, regarding your finances, or what you currently have, or home and family, yourself, all of these types of things. So anyways, another interesting thing that is happening this month is Mercury is going to be cazimi with the sun, but Mercury is going to be retrograde. If I could get a hold of the cards here. In your sign. So that day may be like a specific day around January 8th, or sometime around that day, where you're wanting to share something, or some idea, some kind of news, some announcement, something like that. If it has to do with you sharing something that deals with you, like going back or looking at things in a different way, or talking about something from the past, or reflecting on something, that will be a good time to do it. And you may notice themes around that day of something along those lines. You could also notice something happening around that day with a relationship, or, something like that as well. So, we also have Venus conjunct Jupiter and a new moon on the same day on February 11th. And the new moon is going to be, all this is happening in your sign. So around the 11th, you're going to really be wanting to kind of start fresh, start some kind of new beginning, some kind of new progressive beginning, some kind of new way of looking at something. You may be wanting to share something, or may have some kind of idea about moving forward, but it's likely not the time to really plant those seeds yet, or implement it yet. Like maybe planting the seeds, but actually taking physical earthly action on them. It's not the time with Mercury retrograde. See the moon. Something's not all the way clear yet. So there could be some kind of information coming to the surface. This is also like you're wanting the truth about something, and we even have the Seven of Cups. There's something here that you've been wanting the truth on. you're like, I don't know what to believe in a certain situation. I don't know if my perception or the way that I'm viewing this is right. Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. Aquarius, you're going through a massive ass awakening this month, man. Like a massive ass awakening. It's like, this is literally waking up. This is literally waking up. I mean, so some kind of news, insight, new outlook or way of looking at something could actually end up being super beneficial and helping you wake up to something this month. It may happen around that new moon, some kind of new beginning, some kind of information brings in some kind of new perspective. We have the Empress here. And, you know, this tells me that this whole family situation, home situation could likely be happening with like a motherly figure. For some of you, this could be about your job, your finances, your resources, your home life, what you have or what you own, what you possess in some way, or your values. It could be that you are receiving some kind of new information or new outlook around that. Now, towards the end of the month, we have Mercury going direct on the 20th. The sun will move into Pisces on the 18th out of your sign, which will bring this focus to your finances, which have been a little bit confusing for a while now. You know, you've had some confusion with finances. There's something that's been deceptive going on here, Aquarius, possibly with your finances, or maybe you've just been overspending. Be careful this month. Be very, very careful this month, because there could be something deceptive going on here with your money, or you could be making some kind of purchase. You could be distracting yourself with money, with spending money, and this is going to be a major focus for you towards the end of the month when the sun moves into Pisces. You're going to be really seeing how much like you need to buckle down on your finances and your priorities. See, there we go. 9 of Wands. Really kind of that buckling down energy, being determined to fix something, being determined to protect your finances from something. There could have been somebody deceiving you with money in somehow, so be careful of that as well. So yeah, that is basically what I'm seeing. We do have a full moon in Virgo towards the end of the month, not really aspecting anything, and that for you is going to be your 8th house. Once again, more money issues. So there is going to be some kind of focus around money on that time, or other people's money, debt, resources, etc. for Aquarius. Yeah, that is basically what I'm seeing, Aquarius. Not much going on in the love department this month. There's a lot of energy that's like, okay, Aquarius, it's time to just focus on you. It's time to just do your thing. This is a month of like being reborn, of completely waking up from something, liberation. You know, this is a month of liberating yourself from past ties, things that are holding you down or holding you back even. Surrender. You know, like this is definitely let it all go, let it all fall away, it'll be okay. Yeah. And because after that, it's like you take that energy, you take that moment of surrender, of awakening, of hardship or struggle or whatever it is, and you use it. You use it to literally rule your own world. Because that's basically what I'm seeing here for you guys, Aquarius. Let me know how this reading resonates with you guys down below. I mean, this is a month where you do need to watch what you say. Like I said, just to recap, you're going to want to speak your truth, but here's the thing. There may be some kind of facts, evidence, outlook, or perception change that you couldn't have seen coming. There's also massive energy here with truth, lies, deception, scandal. So be careful with that. It could involve money or a family member or finances or something, some kind of negotiation deal, whatever. Be careful with that. Be smart this month about your resources and about what you're trusting. And that's the thing. It's like, use your own intuition, use your own judgment, be very discerning this month with that Mercury retrograde, Aquarius. So hopefully that resonates with you. Let me know down below if any of this ends up resonating or happening. You're free to come back and watch this throughout the month so you can, you know, see all the details again and hear all the details again, to know what's going on and all of that, the different parts of the month. So anyways, I will see you guys in my other videos, Aquarius. Have a great month. Make sure to follow me on my social medias down below.